The double queen streak comes to an end as the New York Liberty beats the Sky 81-67. Let's talk about it in the show. Welcome to another episode of Polite for What? Well, listening is a must, but being polite is optional. I'm your host, Rhea, and I am back with another episode, guys. If you're new here, welcome in and welcome back. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you've been here for a while, you've been rocking out with me, you already know what to do. Like and share this content. That way I can stay in the algorithm. All right, y'all. I am back. Oh my gosh, I am back. If you live in Houston, Texas, you already know the storm been going on. We haven't had power for a while. So that's why I haven't been bringing you guys this content, but I am back. I am so happy to be back. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss y'all. I'm ready to talk some basketball. I'm ready to get into these recaps. So let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about the Liberty and Sky game. This game, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. This game was very, very disappointing for me. I'm a big Chicago Sky fan, so I just expected a little bit more. Chicago Sky got not the Chicago Sky, the Liberty got the best of them the first game. So I was hoping, once they take it back to Chicago, I was like, okay, they should get this one at home, but they didn't. Like I said, the Liberty beat the Sky 81-67. Marina Maybray, 21.7 assists, 12 rebounds. She had a better game today. Sometimes Marina kind of like disappears in that second half, but today she kind of like stepped up and really gave the team that spark they needed. But it definitely was not enough. Michaela Onawarne, I hope I'm saying her name right. I hope I'm not messing it up. She had 14 points. And Angel Reese, like I said, her streak comes to an end. She had 8 points and 16 rebounds. All right, y'all. I don't even know where to start with this game. It was a terrible showing. This was probably the worst game I've seen the Sky play since the season started. It's probably my absolute least favorite game I've seen them play. I thought the game was gonna be good at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. The game started out really well. They was up at one point, 11. I think it was like 11-4 at one point. But then, who the Liberty is, they got that championship DNA. There was a team that was in the finals last year. They brought us together, even though they didn't have Benija Laney and Stewie set out. I think they said she had like a sore hamstring or something like that. The team still stepped up and did what they needed to do. Like I said, y'all, I'm just gonna go through my notes here and just tell y'all what I thought about this game. Now one thing I will say about the Sky, they shot really, really well from three yesterday. This is probably the best 3-point showing we had since the season started because the Sky don't shoot a lot of threes. And most of the threes came from Marina Maybray and came from Michaela. Now I will say this, I don't know, maybe it's something we manifesting over here on this channel because it seems like every time I say something about a player or whatever, it happens in the next game. So finally, Coach Spoon lets Michaela get in, and I feel like Michaela has been playing really well these last two games. She's giving them that spark that they need off the bench right now because we haven't seen much from Dana or from Diamond the Shields. Those supposed to be the two players that's supposed to give us some points coming off the bench, and it hasn't been either one of them. I feel like both of them are still struggling right now for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I will give some credit to Dana because she did come in and give us 1-3 yesterday, but that's still not enough. As far as bench points, the only bench points we did have, the Sky did have yesterday was from Michaela. Michaela gave them 14 points. No, Michaela gave us 14 points, and then Dana gave them 3 points. So, excuse me, I'm wrong. They gave us 17 points off the bench yesterday. But like I said, man, they're gonna need more scoring off the bench. I'm glad Michaela is really stepped into that role after having another opportunity to show what she can do. She's been playing, like I said, really well. But let's talk about Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter didn't play well. And we knew, sometimes you're not gonna have your best games, and you have to have other people that can step up and step in when you're not having your best game. Kennedy Carter, she was scoreless yesterday until the fourth quarter. She came in and she got about 5 points. But other than that, Kennedy was scoreless all the way into the fourth yesterday. I don't know what was going on with Kennedy. Her body language just seemed kind of off. The vibe was off for her yesterday. Maybe it's because she wasn't shooting well and she knew she wasn't playing well. Maybe she started getting ahead a little bit, but her body language was just off for me yesterday. And then she shot. I mean, she set majority of that third quarter, maybe because, Coach Spoon was like, hey, you're not shooting well, so we're just gonna sit you down. So she did sit majority of that third quarter, and like I said, she came in the fourth quarter and did give them 5 points. Let me see what else I have on my list over here. Um, like I said, Marina really stepped up yesterday, giving us 21 points. But Marina got to get a little better with these passes. Y'all know I'll be calling her Marina Brady, but she really got to get she got to get better with her passing now. It was almost one pass that she tried to throw down to Angel, and luckily Michaela was right there to get the bucket, but that could have been crazy. It could have went out of bounds, and that could have been his turnover. Could have been a turnover. The Sky was already trying to come back, so we just need Marina to kind of clean up on her passes. She has some really good passes, but yesterday she had some wild passes going on. So, we just want to see her clean that up a little bit. But one thing I will say about Marina, I'm glad that she didn't disappear yesterday. Usually, like I said, Marina comes out in that first half, she gives you a good showing, and then that second half she kind of disappeared. But yesterday, she kind of did it all yesterday. Like I said, 21 points, 7 assists, 12 rebounds. She was grabbing boards. She was doing it all. Like, and I think she was doing it all because the Sky does not have a true point guard. Like, I really hope after the break, they can go and find them a true point guard, because it's really starting to show now that they need a true point guard. And Lindsay Allen, she comes in and do her thing sometimes, but at this point, this team, if they want to succeed, and like I said, depending on what they want the direction of this team to be, they really gonna need a point guard at the helm of this team. Like, I don't know if they can go trade, they need to release somebody to go get somebody. But to be honest with you, I don't even know that's a true point guard that can come in right now and help this team, because I feel like they are gonna make the playoffs, especially with Atlanta struggling at the bottom. So I feel like, between Indiana and Chicago, I feel like they're gonna flip flop for the remainder of the games, and I feel like the Chicago Sky will get into the playoffs. But man, yeah, the Sky really needs they really need a true point guard. And I really wish they would have kept Courtney Williams. Like, Courtney Williams would look crazy in this offense with Camilla and Angel. But hey, it is what it is. They didn't keep Courtney. And so now, like I said, they are searching for a point guard that they desperately need, that can come in, not only assist the ball, but also be able to shoot the three ball too as well. So, like I said, we've been getting a few threes from Marina, and Michaela been shooting the threes, but I feel like they still need a three. They need a little bit more, just some more shooting from outside, because right now they do run they offense inside out, meaning they run it through Camilla and they run their offense through Angel Reese. But as y'all seen yesterday, like, Angel Reese and Camilla, they was kind of getting doubled. Especially Angel, like, it was just a lot of bad calls yesterday. I'm just going ahead on going record and said, like, I don't like to blame the refs for the games, but I feel like it was a lot of bullshit calls yesterday. A lot of calls that Angel did not get right up under the goal. It was just a lot of contact on her that she did not get. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's something the refs have against her or what, but she was not getting any calls yesterday. And you can kind of see in her body language too. I feel like Angel was getting very frustrated with a lot of stuff that was going on. She did get teed up for throwing the ball back, which was warranted. Not the T was warranted, but I'm saying her throwing the ball back. I would have been pissed off too. Like, the girl had her hooked up underneath the arm, and then they called the offensive uh foul on Angel. Like, there really was some BS. Angel got the T on that. But like I said, I feel like it was really affecting her play yesterday. And then the fact that the Sky only got to the free throw line. They only shot 4 free throws versus the Liberty shot. They shot 24 free throws yesterday. So what they tell you, like, it was the refs was just, I mean, the league should really, like, investigate these refs, because these calls that's been going on that I've been seeing, and they just been a little crazy. And I feel like the officiating needs to get a whole lot better. But like I said, I'm not gonna blame this game on officiating, because this game, it just looked terrible. Like I said, this is probably like one of their worst games that I've seen them play. I've seen them play all season. Like I said, Angel struggled yesterday. She was 3 from 13. She missed a lot of opportunities that was right at the rim. And I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all. I'm not a hater. Y'all know how much I love this team, how much I love Angel Reese. But I'm kind of glad this double streak is over. Now they can really just focus on playing basketball. Angel holds the record in the WNBA, not just the rookie record. She actually holds the most consecutive double doubles in the WNBA. So at this point, it would be her versus her going for it. But like I said, I'm glad this is over. They can really just get back to focusing on basketball. Not saying they wasn't focusing on basketball before, but I just feel like, it just like I feel like it's kind of like a pressure just lifted off of her shoulders a little bit. So like I said, I ain't gonna hate, this is polite for what. Y'all know I'm always gonna be honest over here, regardless if it's my team or not. I'm really kind of glad that this streak is over. Another thing I have on my list over here, I feel like Camilla's been playing really well these last two games. Now, y'all haven't I didn't get to recap the last game, but I was kind of like curious as to why Teaspoon had Camilla on the bench on the fourth quarter last game. This game she kind of kept her hand, but I guess it really didn't matter. Like this game was blown out. But I feel like Camilla has been more aggressive around the rim, grabbing the boards. She's been playing really good defense. So I feel like she's kind of like coming to her own. She's getting more comfortable. And I feel like, once the season is over and they have a chance to like practice, like Camilla's gonna bring it all together. But like I said, over these last few games, I feel like she has definitely got a whole lot more better. Like I said, I wanted to see her be aggressive on the boards, and I want to see her, work on her shot at the rim because sometimes I feel like she kind of like short arm a lot of her shots. But like I said, she's gotten better these last few games, and I do like what I've seen from Camilla this far. And I just feel like this team, they still having some lineup issues. I feel like Teaspoon is just I just feel like she don't know when to sub people in and out. Like when you got the hot hand, like keep some of those players on the court, but when they don't have the hot hand, like you gotta get them out the lineup. And I feel like Teaspoon hasn't like figured that out yesterday. Like yesterday, we didn't even see Izzy play that much. Izzy played 9 minutes. Like why did Izzy only play 9 minutes? And I understand Michaela was hot. Like I said, she had 14 points, but still, like you gotta know when to sub people in to come in to help, especially with Kennedy kind of like struggling yesterday. I feel like it should have been Izzy subbed into the game. It should have been Izzy, Michaela, and Marina already kind of had it going. Like bring Izzy in and try to get some points because Angel was struggling yesterday. Like I said, I love Teaspoon to death, but I feel like she still hasn't quite figured out what her rotation is. But like I said, I am glad that she gave Michaela another chance, and Michaela has been coming in and giving them some buckets. But yeah, I feel like Coach still got some tweaking to do as far as like her rotation and when to bring people in the game and go sit them down. So yeah, what else I have here on my list? Like I said, I've already mentioned how I feel like, after this break, I feel like with them going into this break, this is gonna be good for them. It's gonna get them some rest, but they do have another tall task before they do go into the break. They do have to play the Las Vegas Aces. Um, they gotta go up against Angel Wilson and Kia Stokes over there. So it's not gonna be an easy game. And I think they do play that game in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, man, I feel like another tall task game. Not saying they can't get it done, but we seen how they looked last time against them. And if they come out with that same energy that they had against the New York Liberty, like it's gonna be another blowout. So before I end this video, I do want to get into the New York Liberty stats real quick because they, even though Benijah was out and Stewie out, like I said, Sabrina stepped up. She had 28.6 assists. You had Jonquel Jones, 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And then I don't know who this is, Leona. Hope I'm saying it right. Leona Fibich. I don't know who this is, but she was hooping yesterday. 13 points and 6 rebounds. Like I said, this team stepped up with their two main people in the lineup being out. They still stepped up. Like I said, they have championship DNA. Even though they haven't won a championship, they didn't win it last year, but they still have that DNA of they know how to put it together when they need to put it together. So I didn't want to end this video where I give them a little praise on what they did yesterday. And they was not playing about Angel getting that double. Like they swarmed her at the end and they said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, we will not let you get that double tonight. No, ma'am, I don't care if it is garbage time. We are not letting you get this double and keeping that streak alive. I thought that was kind of funny, low key. And Andrew was just like, at this point, says, okay, yeah, I ain't gonna let me get it. So hey, it is what it is. But all right, y'all, that is the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, I am absolutely happy to be back and to give you guys some content. I probably will have another video for y'all, maybe for like another day or two. I haven't decided what I want to talk about yet, but just be expecting another video from me within another day or so. So as always, tell a friend to follow me here on YouTube and on Instagram. I have the same handle, polite for what _ podcast. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.